Distributed by the Office of Educational Oversight and Protection. Please remain calm and listen with care. This is not a simulation. This is not a storm advisory. This is not an emergency drill. Do not attend school tomorrow. Even if your alarm sounds like normal. Even if your bus arrives right on schedule. Especially then. All educational facilities are shut down. Even if people are seen walking inside. We've received numerous eyewitness accounts and recordings. Shaky, pixelated, from communities throughout the region. Doors unlocking without cause. Classrooms lighting up in early darkness. Security guards vanishing during patrol. One officer's flashlight was still running when they found it, flickering across the wall. A half-full cup still warm. The radio on the desk murmuring. Soft breaths, but no one around. Do not go near anyone in school employee uniforms. They may smile. They may speak your name. They may act familiar, but we no longer believe they are still themselves. A janitor was spotted waving to children near the entrance gate. When the camera zoomed in, his hands were twisted the wrong way. His skin looked like it had been put on backwards. No one else reacted. Do not follow the school bell. Do not obey any announcements. Do not respond if you hear your name. One student claimed the bell rang for 4 straight hours, uninterrupted. Another reported the intercom repeating the same message. You forgot your homework. Again and again. For almost an hour. Another child heard names over the speaker that made him nauseous. Names like Sasha Glasswater and Leon Hume. Absent from school databases. No images. Only static when searched. And if you spot your classroom from the outside, walk away. Even if it looks exactly right. Even if your closest friend is sitting inside. Even if your chair is there. Your supplies. Your voice. It may be real. Just not our version of real. Not anymore. One girl said she looked through the window and saw them laughing at a joke. But the laughter didn't sound natural. It was too flawless. Too rehearsed. Like the sound was trying to imitate laughter. This week, we've received dozens of similar reports. Students seeing duplicates of themselves in the corridor. One girl waved at her twin, but the twin didn't blink, just stared. Another heard their own voice sobbing in the restroom, but they weren't crying. They were completely alone. One boy saw his reflection brushing its teeth after he'd already stepped away from the sink. In the mirror, the brushing sped up. His real hand, still. Classmates you don't remember. Classes that never finish. In case file 9F, a student described a math lesson that lasted 13 hours. No one was allowed to leave. Their hands kept moving, fingers raw, pages shredded, formulas smeared in blood. The clock ticked, but the hands never moved. Windows display scenes that shouldn't exist. One student claimed she saw the football field submerged in water. Another saw frozen parents standing in the parking lot, motionless, still, staring at the school's windows for hours. A girl's phone auto-connected to school Wi-Fi, despite being at home. The name of the network was Room Too Cold. She powered her phone down for 7 days. Those who went into school today, we've lost contact with them. Their GPS froze. Their phones shut off, but their social accounts kept updating. Photos that don't add up. One showed a student without eyes, still smiling in the picture. Another showed a teacher lecturing to no one. An empty room, still teaching. A 20-second stream was posted by a missing child. A locker creaked open slowly. Nothing inside except a pair of upside-down shoes. The caption read, "Found him. Then it cut. Two investigators entered. Their body cams glitched and failed. One final image was recovered. Something stared into the camera. It had on a teacher's face, but it didn't fit right. It blinked like it had learned how. Then it smiled, not with its mouth, with its eyes. We cannot verify if your friends remain themselves. If anyone messages you claiming they left early or don't recall being in class, block them. Don't respond. They remember, but pretend they don't. One parent received a video from her child's friend, just a hallway at sunset, but when she turned up the volume, she heard her own voice. It whispered, "He's still inside." If you hear your name being called from inside the house, don't respond, especially if it sounds like your own, especially if it sounds frightened or younger. One child heard their own crying voice echoing through the air vent. No one else was home. It didn't stop until they whispered, "I'm not coming." Then quiet. If your teacher calls tonight, let it go unanswered. One parent picked up. The voice was sluggish, distorted, like a recording underwater. Moments later, her son came downstairs, school bag in hand. No eyes. He smiled, then vanished. She passed out. She still hears her ringtone now and then, even with her phone powered off. If you wake up and find your backpack already packed, do not step outside. It means they're near. Open the bag. Check every single item. If something's unfamiliar, do not touch it, especially if it contains writing you can't understand. One boy found a lunchbox. Inside, there was a note, "Thank you for joining us," but nobody made it for him. The sandwich inside was breathing. This message will replay every 30 minutes to protect you, unless it doesn't. If it fails to repeat, even once, call the number, not 911. You'll know which one. You've seen it before, in dreams. Do not go near the school tomorrow. Do not glance at the building. Some say the windows have started looking back. You've been warned. And if someone knocks dressed as your school principal, ask them, "What subject did I fail last semester?" If they answer wrong, run. If they answer right, run faster. End of the broadcast.